Good morning everyone, Chris here, welcome back to the channel. I thought I would make a video to update everyone as a lot has happened in the last couple weeks here, and this next week is going to be pretty big. So for updating the toy box, we close on that on Wednesday, so like about 5 days away from now. And from there, Thursday, the following day, that's when we're going to have a bunch of the contractors in there replacing all of the light fixtures over to the Big Ass Fan brand, which is what we have in our warehouse and for our work. So that's gonna be done Thursday. The lifts we purchased 4 lifts for the cars because there's just not enough floor storage for them all. So we gotta get off the ground and up into the air a little bit. So we got 4 lifts being installed on Thursday as well, and we got one of those big ass 14-foot or 15-foot fans, whatever they are, also being installed, replacing the 4 existing little guys that are in there. We decided, by we I mean my dad and I, we decided to, I don't want to say lessen, but we decided to slim down the collection slightly. He was never a huge fan of the backdraft, that Cobra that I just did a video on, me polishing, the one that we won at the Vegas Bear Jackson. He was a fan, he liked it, but it's I don't know, we had that thing tuned and it works great. I think with his age and flexibility going down, I think that it's just harder for him to get in and out of. So he was interested in selling that, and I kind of pushed him to sell the slingshot, because I just think those things are kind of, I don't want to sound negative, but I think they're kind of nerdy. I don't want to say nerdy, they're just not my style there. How about that? So he is trading the Cobra, which we paid like $124 for or something like that, and the slingshot. We're just, you don't always get your money back, so I'll just be honest, we're getting $55,000 trade value for that Cobra, so we're just totally getting raped, which is, it's fine, because to him, it's like, well, I want a car that I can use and I want to enjoy. So he's trading the Cobra and the slingshot in on a 2019 Porsche 911 Turbo S convertible. It's white, black top. It looks pretty badass. I went out there the other week and consummated the deal with them. And to sweeten the deal, if you buy and sell cars as often as we do, we sell them at the point to where there's not really anything to compare it to. Meaning, we don't keep our cars for the average, amount of time that people do, where they have 20, 30, 40, plus thousand miles on the cars before they trade them in. Nothing wrong with that. That's just not something that we do. We go through cars, frequently. I mean, we take a bath on the trade value. It is what it is. But, we can negotiate more, I guess, when there's a larger deal on the table. If you trade in, let's say, like a $200,000 car for a $50,000 car. I've for example, I've traded like a BMW X6 50i worth, we'll say, I think it was like $92K when it was brand new, and on a Wrangler. This is a couple years ago, and the Wrangler's worth maybe $45K. You don't have as much negotiating strength, in that type of scenario, because you're getting money back. Hopefully that makes sense. Not that he's getting money back with the Cobra and the slingshot trade on the 911. That makes sense. That's a very expensive car compared to those two. We're adding a second vehicle into the deal, and by that I mean I am trading this Wrangler that I really do like, and that 2019 Camaro that I also really do like, and on a new daily driver for myself, which is a 2019 Cayenne S. Cayenne is one of my first vehicles that I ever bought, and I've had 3 in the past. They're really sweet cars. I don't I guess consider them as often as normal, only because getting to and from the dealership isn't as easy as, like, let's say Jeep, where it's basically in my backyard. Porsche's maybe 45 minutes away, which isn't bad considering those things need service every 8,000 miles. I'm not going to have the car for 8,000 miles. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. Highly unlikely, given my track record. So I got a buy bid on this Jeep, which of course, it being so new and, so low mileage, and you don't get your money back for putting all the accessories into it, like the lift and the tires and the exhaust and whatever. you know, dealerships don't care about it. I want to say that real quick. If you're considering, you know, upgrading your Jeep and you may or may not keep it, take that in consideration. You know, all the money you're basically burning just to have your custom Jeep, because they honestly do not care. It affects the resale value basically zero. Anyway, so got to buy a bit on this, got to buy a bit on the Camaro, which by the way also has a very bad resale value. I knew that going in, but I didn't think it was this bad. We paid, I don't know, we took like $11,000 bath on that. I took like about the same on this. No, more than that actually, because not including. So anyway, resale value is a bitch, but it is what it is. And at the end of the day, the result or the goal is to get a new or different vehicle. And I do like this Wrangler. I like it a lot more than my other one, because my other one had different quirks, because it's Chrysler, and this one's nice. I regret putting the either the lift, the spacers, the tires. Maybe it's a combination of all three, but maybe so I get this thing to do it on film. If I hit like a pothole, I'm holding it with my knee. That's not gonna do it. You know, if I hit like if I run over railroad tracks, my whole thing will shimmy, and my steering wheel starts shaking like crazy. It's not that bad, but it's annoying. It's not what a, you know, $55,000 vehicle should do. And then it all comes down to me, it comes down to the quality and the performance. I do want more performance. That was one of my biggest pet peeves about this car, that, you know, you step on it to accelerate or merge and it doesn't really go that far. But it's okay. I shouldn't say that. It's definitely acceptable, but there's been circumstances where I've found myself, like, you know, needing more power, and I just don't have it. But I'm not comparing apples to apples. I'm not comparing, you know, the Porsche is not an off-road beast like this thing is. It's not as durable and robust as this thing is, but it is definitely built better. So we're gonna be doing that. Wow, that was a long introduction to that. We're gonna be doing that next Tuesday. So I'm going to Dallas for paintball tomorrow, and next week we got closing on the toy box, a bunch of contractors at the toy box, and trading in the cars. So we're trading 4 for 2. I'll probably post a video or make a video of that, because it's always kind of cool to see, I think. And that's it. While I'm in here, you know, I should throw around some reasons why, besides like the performance and the quality. But I mean, it basically comes down to those two. But for example, like even this right here, like I find myself, let's see, I can do it. You see this piece? I don't know, I'm able to like, it's not a Porsche. It's not a Porsche. That's what it is. It's a Chrysler. It's a Jeep. It's fine, but I just want higher quality. And the Camaro, that's just kind of, that's being thrown in there just to take up a lot of the extra, I guess. I don't have the money to say, hey, here's a Jeep and 50 grand for a Cayenne S, and here's a Jeep and a Camaro that I don't need, because I have 269 Camaros for a Cayenne S. And because I really liked that Camaro, but I wasn't in love with it. I think it had to do with the color, maybe the wheels too. I don't know. I know. Real world problems. Just want to give you guys an update on what's going on. I'm going to head over to Classics Plus here this morning before I go to the post office, and I'll probably bring you guys along, because that white 69 Camaro and the gray 69 are both there. And they're coming along nicely. The drive shaft for the 69 should have came in yesterday, so they may have that installed. I can show you that. They're finishing up the trunk panels. They replaced everything, and they're going to do that lizard skin, kind of a bed liner type material in there. That'll help damper the sound. It'll make it look nice. They're going to do a bunch of paint touch up around it. You know, some cosmetic improvements. And the gray one, the Hydro Boost, should have shipped 2 days ago, so they probably don't have that yet. But that's all that thing needs now, is the Hydro Boost braking system installed. It's going to brake like that 911 Turbo. It's going to be not that good, but you know what I'm saying. It's going to brake really, really nice, like the 19 Camaro, we'll say. Yeah, so I'll bring you guys along with that, and that's it. That's all I got for updates right now. So it's a lot. I know it's a lot to me. So yeah. All right, guys. Stay tuned. I'll bring you guys to Classics Plus. Alright guys, so we're here at Classics Plus. Just pulling up right now. I'm gonna go see what these cars look like. Yeah. Alright, let's go check it out.
Hi, Chris.
Good morning.
Everybody's in the shop.
Okay, I'll head on back. Sweet work. Alright. Here's the white one. See if we can drive shaft in yet. Or trunk. Working on that though. See if we got these panels in. I bet they do. Yeah, look at that. See if we get a light in there. So we added this piece right here to prevent the tires from kicking up all the stuff with the exposed electronics on both sides. And when we're done, morning Kevin.
Morning.
When we're done, this entire thing's gonna be powder coated, just like that. That looks good. Cleans it up nicely.
Yeah, I got all the other panels hanging in the big booth. What do you want to take a peek at?
Sure.
Matt! Here.
Yeah, and this is all gonna be done in that lizard skin also. You can see how it's rubbing right here. This entire thing is gonna be done like that, along with all the pieces in the truck.
Turn lights on in the booth and show Chris all those panels. Sure.
Oh boy, you guys finished this up, huh?
Yeah, it's gotta get the. I think it was yesterday you got it painted, or maybe the day before.
Oh wow.
He had it all done, went to put it together, and when he bolted this piece down, bam.
Oh, okay.
So, we've been looking at that side, looking at this side, and the difference is we have to relieve some of this fiberglass right here.
Okay.
And then it'll look like that side, and then it won't do that.
Easy
so
fix, huh?
He's got to go back in and repair that little area.
Wow.
File that a little bit before he does it, and then it'll all be done. But I mean, it turned out really nice.
I can't even tell.
Yeah. So
The lights will be up in a second, then you can check it out.
Thanks, Matt.
No problem.
God, these are such nice work.
wow. There's still some buffing to do there yet, but
Very cool. There's a little bitty chip right here. Instead of doing the typical touch up, you just spray this entire area and he blended it. And to me, it looks perfect. Wow. These are all the trunk pieces.
yeah, it's all the sheet metal with your trunk.
Wow. Cool. Stuff's just cool looking to me.
Yeah, it's got a nice texture to it.
Yeah. Very cool. Probably going next week, I assume.
Yeah, they'll all be getting. Well, if Matt gets that Corvette finished, then he's going to start putting them in place.
What was the other drive shaft for that Corvette?
Yeah. That one.
This one? That's what I thought. Cool. Alright. Check the other side here. Good, how you doing? Yeah, see, so this little piece got put in. And then we're gonna touch up all this type of stuff too. This is all, like red marks from the tire and just dirt and stuff. Things like this. We'll sand down and fix. Repaint, stuff like that. I thought about making this kind of come to the edge, but I think it looks better like that. Then again, this is all going to be sprayed with the same type of material as this. It'll help with sound dampening and just make it look aesthetically better. Sweet. I didn't see a drive shaft, but no, it's not. Alright, here's how the exhaust turned out. So we got all new exhaust. So it was before and it would stop basically right about here where this little flex pipe is. This is all, from here back, is all brand new on both sides, and it comes right out the back here. Don't have the tips on, but it's gonna go right underneath basically the license plate. It's all that black ceramic coated. Brake lines look nice. There's the steering. I don't know what kind of oil filter this is. Is it good one or not? I guess I don't know. Yeah, look at this. Here's that e-brake that we had to install. This turned out nice. This is so it flexes a little bit. That looks good. You guys do such nice work. Can't wait to get this one back. Probably another 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. Kevin was saying that once Matt's done with this Corvette that they built from scratch, or I should say he built from scratch, because it's got the LG4 with my Camaro, hard parts and chassis and stuff like that. Once he's done with that, he's gonna start putting this trunk back together. We saw those pieces in the paint booth over here. So just a little bit more clean up, and then we'll spray all this. Sweet. Look at those tires. Insane. Oh yeah, all this stuff's gonna get repainted too. There's the tire in the line, because we got stuff like that. So yeah, stuff that up and paint it. It's gonna look brand new again. I gotta come up with a technique to clean this paint effectively, because I don't know if I can do something about that. Another stick, no grease marks and stuff I'm sure I can get out. Okay. Hydro Boost ship?
Shipped, yes.
Sweet.
Should have been shipped yesterday.
Okay.
So, Friday, I would think the Wednesday, I'm hoping at the latest.
Okay. Cool. Where's the jack shaft? Can I get that on camera real quick?
Sure. Wow. Here's the longer one.
These are sweet looking. I saw on that Facebook post they're like right up to 2,000 horsepower or something.
Yep.
That's insane. This is the right way to go, I think.
Yeah, they have that sticker on there. Make sure it's balanced with the sticker. They don't
really?
put it on afterwards. It's balanced with the sticker, so they're pretty critical.
All right, Kevin, appreciate it.
All right, no problem.
Guys have a good weekend.
You too.
Thank you.
It's gonna be a nice weekend.
Yeah, I'm going out to Dallas tomorrow for paintball. So
Are you? Dallas?
yeah, Fort Worth.
Nice.
So, should be fun. Take care. All right. Hopefully that update was not boring. Such a sweet shop. The guys here are very cool and really good at what they do. They don't mess around. That's for sure. Well, I got some work to do. Leave for Dallas in the morning. And I gotta get some stuff done at the shop. So, alright, I'm gonna end the video here. I'll do a video next week too when we close and move into the toy box, and I'll go there when they're installing the lights and the lifts, and we got a bunch of stuff set up for that thing. We got Haley cabinets on order. We saw those at Barrett Jackson one year, and they're just so much cooler than the Gladiator stuff that I use. A lot more expensive, but a lot more robust, and they seem just higher quality, as they should be for that price. So we got an entire section of that coming for the new toy box, the lifts, the lights, the fan. We're gonna wire it up too pretty well for future expansion. The way the plot is set up, it's designed to have the exact mirror facility, basically flipped. I think I said that in one video, flipped onto the other side. So we're gonna discuss, possibilities of that also. So stay tuned for lots of exciting stuff. Porsches next week, toy box next week, maybe one of the Camaros next week. Kevin just said the Hydro Boost should be in there maybe Wednesday morning. They could maybe get it done Wednesday and pick it up Thursday or Friday. In like a perfect world, that could be doable. We'll guys, well, I appreciate you watching. Any suggestions for videos, leave a comment down below. As always, stay tuned till next time. Thanks.